Everybody, it's Katie. Welcome back and welcome to what I believe is my 4th year doing a homemade Christmas gifts video. Let me just say this one is going to be pretty limited. If you watched previous years, you're going to see a trend that every year I do less and less. That definitely holds true this year. I actually thought about not even making this video because I just felt like I didn't really have anything to show, but it's tradition and I do have like a few things. So this is just, you know, I'm not really that upset about it or whatever. I love making things, homemade things for people anytime, and it is something that I enjoy, but I just don't find that it's something that it just doesn't happen in my life that much right now, and I'm totally okay with that. I could make time for it, I just don't want to. Like I use that time for other things, and I'm happy with that. However, there have been a couple things I've accomplished for this Christmas, and then I'll throw in a few extra like recent crafts, I guess, just some more ideas to kind of round it out. So the first thing is super simple, but it's something Alice asked for, and it's just a scarf. She has kind of grown out of her old one. Purple is right now her favorite color. It's always been orange, but she started this fall saying emphatically that now she likes pink and purple. Peer pressure or something, I don't know, maybe not, maybe not. But this is just a simple purple scarf. It's very soft. Yeah, it's something that she put on her Christmas list, and I said, okay, I can do that tonight in an hour. Or 20 minutes or something, probably. The thing that I made for August is something I've been intending to make for years and years. It just keeps not happening. I made him a felt pizza set. He loves pizza. Alice actually won't eat it anymore. That would be too easy, right? So there are, you know, it's a whole pizza cut into quarters, and I put, this is 3 layers thick, and I glued them together with hot glue, so it's like it holds, you know, there's some firmness to it. So the cheese layer is removable, and then there's just really simple like toppings: broccoli, tomato, mushroom, just a few for the whole pizza. But anyways, I think he'll get a kick out of it. It'll be good for traveling, and I love felt stuff. So that took me a ridiculously long time to make, but I'm really happy with the results. I attempted to make one more gift for either of the kids. I had this set of Matryoshka dolls, like nesting dolls. Actually, I used to collect them, so I have many, many, many of them, like from high school and stuff. And the kids love to play with them. I had this set that I picked up at a craft show years ago, and they were just like unfinished wood. A guy with a lathe had just made them, and they fit together like really perfectly. So I always wanted to color them different colors and just have it as like, you know, just our own little set. Thought about painting them, I thought about all different things. For this year, I was gonna make them for August and just do, like, get wood stain and stain each one like a bright color. And wood stains were like $5 a piece, and I just decided not to spend money, so instead I tried to use food coloring, and unfortunately, soaking these in water with the food coloring, even for a short period of time, made them warp, so now they don't fit together. So that's my fail. That's your word of warning or whatever. Just get the wood stain. Like I'd rather either have left them just, you know, unfinished and they fit together so nicely, or I should have just bought the stain and paid $15 to have a toy that works, because now it makes me quite sad. So I myself haven't done a lot of crafting this Christmas, but Alice did do 2 projects that I thought I would just throw out there in case anybody is looking for something really simple to do with your preschooler. Of course, I've already sent these off, but I just got really basic like gift bags, a few different colors, and I have this book of stencils, winter stencils. This is actually great. I think I've recommended this book before. What's the publisher? Chronicle Kids. Winter Wonderland stencils. There's a few that we used in the back. I just got Alice a sponge and some white paint, and she did stencils of, she chose different things: a deer, mittens, a little cabin. This one came out really nice. To just put like a design on the bag. These were her teacher gifts. So, you know, it filled the space, and it just looks like snow if you use the sponge and the white paint. It's really nice. Alice is also working on just a little decorative birdhouse for my parents. We painted it white, and we are going to glue on. I'm going to do the gluing because, you know, we have collected sea glass, beach glass around Lake Erie all summer, or our whole life, my whole life at least. My mom loves it too. She collects it, and both my parents are very into birds. They're very into the lake, all those things. So we're going to just take some of the sea glass We have all different colors and things and pieces of pottery. And we're just gonna glue them around the roof, maybe around this bottom edge. I don't know. Like I said, this is just decorative. Right now all it has is just a quarter. It's a Canadian quarter, but just for the year. So, you know, as a timestamp of this, whatever, this Christmas. And so that's something Alice will decide where to put the pieces, and then we'll glue them on. And like I said, I think my parents will like it as just a little memento. I want to share my favorite crafting material this season, and it has been this gold spray paint. Foil metallic gold. It's this Krylon. It's like a small little can, and it works really, really well, especially if the surface is non-porous. I use it on wooden clothespins, and it comes out kind of dull, but like on this pine cone, it's we have a non-working fireplace, and so I have right now my fireplace filled with driftwood that I just pulled from the beach and a bunch of pine cones that I sprayed. And I don't know if it's picking up in the video, but these are really, really shiny, and it really, you know, it really has like a metallic kind of finish. It's very, very nice stuff. I also used the same paint to spray, this is Queen Anne's lace, a wildflower that was dried like on the plant. I just found it on the edge of the woods from my parents' house and picked a few, and I just had it in a vase, and then I thought, I wonder if I can make that gold. Make everything gold. So I sprayed it, and I love it how it looks. It's very like a star. Looks like stars. And who knew, as a dried flower, this holds up pretty well. Last thing, this is really, really simple, and this is a rough version of it because I wanted to make, so I made Alice, I called it a word machine. I found this idea in a parents magazine, I believe, to teach the consonant, verb, consonant words and like that concept. Like I said, this is a really rough version. These aren't painted or anything. I just picked 3 ribbon spools that I had, available, and a dowel, and I just put rubber bands here on the end so that it's, you know, adjustable, and she can make it, whatever. We can adjust how easily they roll and things like that. But so I called it a word machine just to kind of make it more exciting. But if you can, I think you get the concept here. So she can just roll it around and form different words, you know, with the letters available, and just kind of practice like putting words together that way and sounding on letters, and right? Kind of cool. So she is into it, and if I wanted to, like I said, I could kind of clean this up and make them all more uniform and stuff. So this is actually a good learning tool, but it's disguised as a game. See what I did there? That's everything I have to share. Seriously. So very, very simple. That's our Christmas 2015. Thank you guys for watching, and Merry Christmas.